and sell high. That's a magic rule for traders. It's also an efficient formula for entrepreneurs. Yesterday, I sat down with the CEO of social networking site Bebo. The site's core audience, teenagers. Now, AOL bought Bebo more than 2 years ago for $850 million, but Adam Levin picked it up for $10 million. I asked Adam how he's creating more value.
I think anyone's job at the end of the day as an entrepreneur is to either buy low or create low and sell high. There's always opportunities, and today we're really focused on building the product. We recently just launched a brand new news feed and a tremendous amount of functionality that has really increased the user experience.
In what way does it make it cooler, younger, hipper, more fun to use?
Absolutely. Since acquisition, we've added new chat functionality where you can have a direct video conversation with not only your friends but with random people in order to meet new people. We've also added a brand new game section that really allows the user to monetize and win real world games as opposed to just virtual goods, and created a lot of different ways to self-express yourself through where Facebook's that blue and white collegiate style. We allow the user to have skins and a whole set of other options that allows them to make it a much more customizable platform for their personal use.
When we get back to the investing angle, and you say when you're an entrepreneur, it's always good to find value and, in theory, develop that value where other people recognize it as well. We know you have a strong presence in India. You'd like to be in China. Could a potential buyer for Bebo come from Asia?
I think if you look at some of the other social networks, buyers have come from Asia for them, especially for this, even smaller than Bebo, tier 2, tier 3 social networks. I'd see a strong buyer in the UK, possibly Europe. We've got a large English-speaking audience, but it also could be an Asian buyer at the same time.
What kind of metrics do you want to see before you would consider selling? When do you know it's going to be the right time?
I mean, if you look at, Facebook's valuation on the second market, they're now valuating it at a 90, I think the last metric was $85 to $90 per user. Those are outstanding metrics. I think anyone in the social networking space would agree. On a realistic basis, in the last 8 months since we've acquired Bebo, we've really trimmed down the operation. We've made it a cash flow operation. We're really proud to say we've cut the operating expenses and really increased the revenue line. So from a turnaround perspective, we've done everything that we set out to do and are really focused on building the product, not necessarily the sale today.
We just talked a little bit about your presence in India. Also, we know you would like to get into China. How realistic do you think that is? Google is arguably failing in China. We do know Facebook is interested perhaps in pairing with Baidu. Reports are confirming that is the case. How can you expand in China with arguably less resources than either Google or Facebook?
Well, absolutely. We have, they've got infinite resources today in the social networking space. Baidu's an excellent partner for Facebook to have, and I think only a natural one. But I think there are many other companies like Baidu, maybe not as capitalized or in a different set, that would love a partner like a Bebo to enter the Chinese market. And I think Bebo, with being that right under the layer, might have that opportunity to slide into that market. And as we all know, China is a limitless market today, with many and millions of people who are dying to be on social network.
As you heard there from Adam Levin, it seems like Bebo's sale is going to happen sooner rather than later, and he did highlight that a potential buyer will either come from the UK or from Asia.